Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be making a scuba diving tank from ordinary plumbing materials. I started off by cutting some 100mm heavy duty PVC pipe about 300mm long. Then I sanded the pipe and glued with PVC cement on two end caps. One end cap will be a screw-on end cap, just in case I want to use the tank in another project. Then I drilled two 19mm holes and used a half-inch tapping tool that you can find at your local hardware store. Yes, I know 19mm does not equal half-inch, but I guess that's how the world works. Then I took the Schroeder valve out from an old bicycle tube and took the rubber off. This is so that I can braze it onto a half-inch compression end cap. Brazing is really easy to do, but you can also use steel epoxy if you don't want to braze. I forgot to take the Schroeder pin out and it damaged the seal from the heat. Just remember to take the Schroeder pin out of the pocket if you're going to braze. I'm going to use a half-inch compression fitting for an adaptation nipple for the hose I'm going to connect it to. The hose will be able to handle about 6 bars of pressure. This will go onto one hole and the Schroeder valve onto another hole. I used thread tape and some leak lock. This will prevent any air from escaping. Now it's time to make the manifold. This is where I'll be able to control how much air I breathe in. Again, if you don't want to braze, you can just use steel epoxy. The manifold will consist of 4 pieces of 30mm, half-inch pipe, 1 elbow, 1 braze-on male adapter, a pressure gauge, 2 compression stop ends that I'll drill and tap to add on a gauge and braze on a 10mm copper pipe, and then I'll add a valve. All of these materials you can find at your local plumbing store. Then I added some fish tank pipe. This is what I'll be breathing from, so it will come after the manifold. Before the manifold is a tank, which will contain high pressured air, and so the fish tank line will need to be after the manifold. And there you have it, your very own DIY scuba tank. You can use a bicycle pump to put air into the tank, or if you have one, you could use an air compressor. Now I need to be able to carry the vessel around, so I cut holes into a rucksack and I added a weight to the tank because I don't want to be too buoyant. I also needed to have a mouthpiece, so I used a regular snorkel mouthpiece and added it onto a quick fit fitting that you can get at a water filter shop. Our bars will give me a good 15 minutes underwater. After a bit of getting used to, it works really well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.